society, especially like social media, whatever, it is absolutely going to try to pigeonhole you. The fact that I have found something attractive about both genders, what does that have to do with any of that? Like, people just thinking that me being into women is like a cover.
I wanted to know, as someone who is building their career right now, do you see AI as like a real threat to your craft?
I absolutely do not want to see an artificial
bot.
Yeah, or whatever it is. Yeah, no, I think that completely, I think it's disrespectful to the art form.
Your role on All American,
Yeah.
I was just so gagged because you were giving me details about how hands-on you are with your character.
Yes. I didn't want it to automatically, because she's an attorney, she has to be matronly.
Are you interested in freezing your eggs?
I would have to wait till we were done filming.
Yeah.
Because whatever I'm going to go through, I don't want to be
the hormones.
I don't have time for that.
This idea that women have to have sex to make their way to the top.
Do we experience bullshit that we should not have to go through trying to get where we're going? 100%.
Welcome to the pregame. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the pregame. I am your host, Kayla Nicole, and today we are sitting down with someone who is truly a woman of very many, many talents. She is an actor, singer, event producer, and now one of the stars of All American. Joining me today is Sasha Lance. If you know her story, you know that Sasha has worn a lot of hats in entertainment, from her beginnings in music to building an event production company called SLS Productions. That's been behind some of the most unforgettable experiences. She's always had her hands in the culture, and now we get to see her stepping fully into her power as an actress, bringing that same passion and creativity to the TV screen. But Sasha is more than just her work. Right, girl?
You know, I hope so.
She's also navigating love and relationships in the public eye. She's really a master of keeping things private, which I really, really admire when she needs to, but also like letting us see just enough to know that it is real. And in an era where oversharing is like the thing, I think that that balance is an art form in its own. So I'm really excited to have my girl here today. Aww. Sasha, we're going to be talking about a couple of things: the grind, the glow up, guardrails, from building a multifaceted career to building a healthy love life in the spotlight. Let's get into it, Sasha. Welcome to the pregame,
girl. Hi, Kayla.
Hi, honey.
That was a stunning intro.
Thank you.
I feel like so much to live up to now.
No, please. This is just you in a nutshell, honestly. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
We have a fun show. Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, we have a good time.
Always.
We laugh a lot. We need to try to keep it, you know, we
a
need
little
to keep
PG?
it together. We need to try to keep it together.
Keep it a little
together.
PG. The last time I saw you was when I think we said my birthday, which is insane because I mean it's been a year.
I know. It's bad.
It's not good.
There's a possibility that we've seen each other in passing, but yeah, probably.
It feels like, well, that was the last time we at least like really kicked it.
I know.
And caught a vibe.
We need to do better.
Yeah, I agree. Dinner, please.
It's going to happen.
I'm a homebody. Do you feel like you stay at home all the time? Because I feel like I go to work and I go home.
I do. I feel like similarly, we go out of town. Like we don't go out in LA. Like when I'm in LA, I'm working, I'm filming, and I'm home. But like if I'm in New York, I'm outside. If I'm out of the country, I'm a little, you know?
It's not just you, though. I talked about this on a podcast episode that less people are going out, more people are staying in. There's no more house parties. There's no more like going to the club, or at least not in our age group. They're not doing it.
Not anything that we'd be interested in doing. And I think that we need to do something about that. Like LA nightlife needs
to be revitalized.
Yes, it does. It needs a revamp.
Yeah, I agree. Well, in the meantime, I know that we're not going out, but today we are drinking. You are drinking. I'm on a detox still, y'all. I know. Boo me.
No, we're very proud of
But for you, today, I made you a nice and fresh, cold, crisp, extra dirty martini.
You did.
You are a woman of my own heart. That is my go-to drink, by the way. I'm really jealous. So cheers.
Cheers. I would have had a mocktail with you.
No. It's no need for you to suffer with me. It's fine. It's fine.
Let me tell you, this bartender, she's a heavy pour.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get you a little saucy, girl. That's all. So we can jump into the first quarter.
A little lubrication is helpful.
That's how I like to get my girls. Okay, first quarter of the show. A little catch up and yap. So we're going to play a little icebreaker game. It's called red carpet or red flag. I'm going to give you some scenarios, and you can tell me if you think that it is a red carpet, which means you love it, embrace it, vibe with it, meaning you're going to run the other way. You're not into it. Okay. Very simple, very easy. Let's get into it.
Much.
First scenario, being typecast as the pretty girl in every role that you do forever.
Oh, my God. Red flag.
Red flag?
Red flag.
Why is that?
I'm so much more than that. So much more than that. And that's like a shitty thing about they're going to drag me.
Who's going to drag you?
Listening. Being pretty, you know, it has pros and cons. I do think you get pigeonholed, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And especially if you take the craft seriously, red flag, because there's so many stories you want to tell other than being, you know, pretty and ornamental.
Yeah.
Those are fun, though. It's not that they're not fun. There's just fucking red flag.
I hear you. There's more depth to you, girl. I agree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Dating an actor you met on set. Red carpet or red flag?
You're an asshole.
What? Red carpet or red flag?
I did not meet my girlfriend on set.
Wait, I didn't even think that y'all did, though.
Oh, no. Okay, good.
Is that tea? People think that? You guys met on set?
Some people think that, yeah. Some people are very confused about that.
Let's clear it up.
Okay, let's clear that up.
Clear it up.
No, I want to say that is, it's hard to answer, but that's like an individual choice.
Yeah.
Because I think there is a chance that you can meet somebody that's really for you in your profession. It's normal to date within your industry. Other industries do it. I think you just have to be really careful not to be confusing what you're doing on screen with what you really feel. So I think it depends on who you are. So am I allowed to say red carpet and red flag?
Absolutely.
It's both.
Yes.
It's both.
Absolutely.
But
and
I
agree.
am in a relationship with my on-screen partner.
Who is your on-screen partner, by the way? For the people listening that don't know and don't watch All American.
Right.
Who is your partner?
Partner. Her name's Breezy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's my girlfriend. She's been my girlfriend for a couple years. We did not meet on set.
Period. And y'all look so damn good together.
Thank you.
So y'all can kiss it and suck it. How about that?
And all the things.
Yeah. How about you mind your business? Okay, doing press runs where interviewers only ask about your personal life. Red carpet or red flag, Sasha? How about that?
Red flag.
Yeah.
Red flag.
Yeah.
And it specifically happens to women.
Oh my gosh,
the digging on women and like who you're sleeping with or who you're dating or whatever, or how you're balancing this, that, and the third. We really do get asked a completely different line of questioning. So I want to say red flag. I'm not saying you can't be interested in the personal, but that shouldn't be the focal point.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. It is so infuriating. And also I feel like, just a little side note to interject my own opinion, if your job as a journalist and a reporter is to report on, I don't know, an event that you're attending, maybe not bring up someone's relationship.
Totally.
Because that's just really weird.
Yes. It feels forced.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with what we're there for.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Let's keep it about the work.
Okay, how about publicly feuding with another actress for clout? Red carpet or red flag?
Red fucking flag.
Man.
Absolutely not. I think anytime you can, this probably sounds so cheesy at this point because everybody says like things of this nature, but I really fucking live by that.
What is it?
If you can uplift a woman in any capacity, you don't even have to be besties, doesn't matter. The support, the representation matters, especially Black women. Like, you know, we have to do better. So never, ever a public feud for public. Girl, your work better be giving you enough publicity, or work harder.
Hello?
Work harder. If you have to start drama for publicity, then
clock
back
it.
to the drawing board for you.
Clock it. Planning your own engagement party.
Hell no.
And you are an event planner,
Producer,
coordinator, producer. I like that title even better. Event
Yes.
producer.
Yeah.
So you're not planning your own engagement.
No, although I'm extremely picky. So somebody with my taste level must materialize to help me with that. I haven't met her yet. I'm sure you're out there. Come find me.
Send in your resumes.
Please send your resumes.
Yeah.
No, that's too much stress. I'm very, very like particular, and I do have like high standards, and I have a certain taste level. But what? I cannot be sweating on my engagement. That's insane. And I don't want to know what's happening. What?
Yeah, I agree.
No.
I like the whole surprise element. I agree too.
Catch me off guard.
Please.
I'm sick of knowing what the fuck is going on.
Do you want your engagement?
Scare me.
Do you want your engagement to be in front of people or private?
I'd like the engagement itself to be private, and please have my friends and my loved ones behind a curtain
nearby
after it's all said and done, and let's have a dinner and a drink.
Yes.
Yeah, but the actual engagement, private.
Period. I agree.
What do you want? What? I'm sure people want to know what you want. Okay.
At this point, I'll just take a ring. I don't really care how it comes.
Oh, bitch, no.
Just kidding.
She did not mean that.
I do like the idea of having a private, intimate engagement, you know, when he actually pops the question moment.
For sure.
I think it kind of like takes the edge off. Guys get a little nervous. You can really like articulate why it is that you want to marry me. I like that idea.
I want to hear all the reasons why.
Yeah, and then you know I love a party, so an after party sounds phenomenal. It doesn't need to be dinner. I want to like a party.
Yeah, a party is good. Like I want to get fucked up and like forget
loud
all
music, dance on tables.
Yes, my ring, my dress. What's up?
Yeah,
love that.
Last one. Would you produce an event for someone who has been canceled? Red carpet or red flag?
If they were canceled for something that really went against my beliefs, then absolutely not. I've actually turned down work from really huge artists that represent things that I can't be a part of. So, but if they were canceled for some bullshit because people just have too many opinions, no, I'm working with them. Like I don't give a fuck about that.
Standing on it.
Yeah, for sure. But if it was against my beliefs, then I wouldn't do it.
Who'd you turn down? Just curious. Not to get messy. I just was curious for my own self.
Shit. Kayla.
You could totally not say it.
I know, but I like wanted to. I won't say it because it would be too messy. But like a very well-known rapper who
Kanye. Thank you. Next question. Second quarter, we are going into the mix, y'all. It's so easy to know. And there's no shade in that. He has to do better. And it's okay. We're going to hold him accountable.
If that was who I was talking about.
If it was.
What an incredibly talented, gifted man who needs
help.
A lot of help.
And guidance. Okay, y'all, we're going to jump to the second quarter. This quarter is called In the Mix, where we talk about some headlines. Love is in the air. I came across this on my timeline. It is a clip from Gwenyth Paltrow's podcast. This clip was so amazing, you guys. She texted her husband of 11 years and asked him, "What do you love most about me?" And this is what he said.
"I honestly don't have a favorite," he said. "I truly love every aspect of you. Your physical beauty, the way your body moves through space, the way you disappear a little when you're working, the way your hands add something to a pan, your love of dirty jokes and well-plastered walls, how much you know about art, that you feel so comfortable naked and hate fake people, when you're needy, when you're angry on the road. I love when you chug water by the bedside at night. I like the things you choose to worry about and how you handle problems. I love your morning routine and when you act like I've been demanding you to get out of the bath when I haven't said a word about it. I love the skin on the back of your knees and the arch of your feet and when you smile at me in bed after you've put in your retainers. I love how hard you try and how often you succeed. I can keep going if you like." Okay, I'm crying a little.
I mean, drop your panties as soon as you... The skin on the back of my knees, bro? That's what I'm talking about. That's the attention. Study me.
I have flat feet, so no one
will
ever tell me that.
Too. Every thick bitch with big feet has flat feet. Are you a 9 or a 10?
I'm a 10.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It comes with the territory.
It's okay.
Oh, man.
Well, how else would we hold up our asses?
Literally.
As well.
Because you got to ask her. Okay, but the reason why I chose that clip, though, is because I feel like my timeline right now is filled with love. Relationships, marriage announcements, engagements. And I think that it's a beautiful thing and it needs to be celebrated because people think that, one, if you're single and you're single season, that you're a fucking hater.
Right.
And I can say fully, wholeheartedly, that it makes me feel more than warm inside. I'm elated to see so many people, Black women at that, being loved and loved out loud.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, one, I don't know if it's fair to go after this because I was going to ask you, what do you love most about your partner? And or what does it feel like to be loved wholly?
Can I answer that one first?
Absolutely.
Okay. Similarly to the clip that you played, I think studying the person you're with is so important. I think as women, we normally study our partners. I think that's a natural thing for us to do. So knowing that you are understood and loved, even in the less favorable parts of who you are, I think it gives you so much confidence and so much strength. So I think that's so important. And I feel that way.
Yeah.
And what do I love about Breezy? Without like it being this super long thing, everything from how she hears music to how she sees the world, and the way that she loves so naturally from such a giving and generous place. And her willingness, because she has such a fighter spirit, her willingness to see really difficult times through, I think is something that you can build forever on.
Yeah.
So of course there's details and nuance, and I think she's fly and sexy and all the things. I love the way she dresses. Those are like more surface things, but I think her fighter spirit is like one of the things that I love most about her.
Oof, that's beautiful. And I love y'all together.
Thank you.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks, girl. It's cute. It's cute. We have the best of both worlds going on over there.
Absolutely. And I love love. Honestly, I keep saying that. Like, I'm here for it. All that I want to do is focus on, you know, the good and the beautiful and the loving side of things. And I feel like you guys do that. You have a good balance of it. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that. Yeah. It's nice.
Okay, beautiful. Our next topic in the mix. This is fucking crazy. And you're an actress. And so I feel like this is an important topic to talk about.
Okay.
For you specifically, I came across this article that was talking about an AI actress. An AI actress. Her name, Tilly Norwood. She's the latest AI actress. She has a British accent.
Okay.
She also has an Instagram page with more than 36,000 followers. Her bio reads, "You'll either get it or pretend you don't." I'm a creation. She sounds like a bitch.
She does. She is, I don't know about that.
A little crazy. But this is something that is common in the industry right now, not even just in like the acting world, but also like in the influencer market and the modeling world, this whole AI idea. I wanted to know, as someone who is building their career right now, do you see AI as like a real threat to your craft or more as a tool that can be used alongside it?
I'm so not an either or girl. I guess I'm a both, because it's both.
Yeah.
In production, like in my actual company, AI is definitely a tool. We are 3D modeling, 3D rendering. I'm designing architectural designs. Of course, it's an asset in some ways, but in it replacing people who are meant to convey human emotions, absolutely not. No. I mean, my opinion is we're taking it too far at that point. I want to see human beings imitating our experience on screen. I absolutely do not want to see an artificial being,
bot,
or whatever it is. I think that completely, I think it's disrespectful to the art form, honestly.
Absolutely.
So
I completely agree. I don't think that they'll ever be able to fully replace the element of storytelling from a human with eyes and a pulse and a heartbeat.
Yeah, and real feelings and history to draw from and lived experience. Like, wow. Yeah,
absolutely.
No, that's too far.
Yeah, but shout out to, what's her name again?
What is her name?
Fucking meet Tilly.
Tilly,
baby girl.
And she got an attitude already.
Yeah, it's like, Tilly, don't make me unplug you.
This is why.
Honey.
We're not charging your battery,
right,
bitch.
like, Tilly, you turned off, battery dead.
Well, fuck it.
Okay, we're going to jump offset really quick for a little brief halftime, because you guys know this is the pregame. We got 4 quarters. Well, it's time for a little halftime. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. Hey, the halftime's over.
Halftime's over. I performed.
Yes, it was stellar
to
performance.
An audience of 1.
You ain't bad, buddy. You ain't got shit on her
at all. Actually, I was in Spanish and everything. So much choreography.
But now that we're back, we're gonna jump into the third quarter, y'all. You guys know that this is Ask the Chat. We're gonna do a little Q&A with my girl Sasha.
Oh my god.
And we were just talking before we started rolling about your role on All American.
Yeah.
Okay, what character are you playing?
Her name's Brianna.
Brianna.
And she's a law professor.
Yes.
And a practicing attorney.
Yeah. I was just so gagged because you were giving me details about how hands-on you are with your character.
Yes,
which I was very surprised to hear, because you're basically saying you come in and you have not full creative freedom, not given that, but you're taking full creative freedom.
I do my best.
Tell me about that, because in my mind, in the world of Hollywood, it's kind of like, if you're not number 1 on the call sheet, you really don't have that much.
I'm number 32, so let's be very clear. This is a large cast.
Hey, you're on the call sheet, though.
Oh, yeah.
Let's not make no mistake.
Yeah.
But the fact that you are, I just think that you're probably type A, in my opinion. You got to be type A. If you're like, hey, I'm coming in, I have a mood board. This is what I'm going to wear. This is what her hair is going to be like. Yeah. Why are you so invested and involved?
Yeah, I think anything you do is a representation of who you are, even when you're playing another character. If I was playing something extremely departed from who I am, I would be a little bit more hands off. But because she's a Black woman who's my age, who occupies a profession that, you know, is not typically associated, you know, with us and our age range, I wanted to make sure that she was still young, sexy, and that even though she's an attorney and she's absolutely like takes her career super serious, that you can also be a woman who embraces her sexuality and embraces whatever her aesthetic is, like what her fashion choices are. I didn't want it to automatically, because she's an attorney, she has to be matronly. Because I think that that's just a narrative that exists, that if you're in a super, what people perceive as a professional setting, you have to tone down everything else about who you are. And I didn't want that to be the case for Brianna. So I did work really closely with wardrobe, and, you know, the head of our department was super open. I came in with a mood board and it was very like 90s supermodel, like still slightly conservative, but with like a fashion forward edge. And she was really open to it. And, you know, the showrunner allowed it, who is also a Black woman. So I think there were a couple things in my favor there. But yeah, I felt really strongly about her not having to tone down everything else about who she is just because she's an accomplished career woman.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We talked about earlier that you wear so many hats, you know, event producer.
I'm an event producer, but really I'm just a creative producer.
Yes.
Because it's more than just events. We build
experiences.
Sets. Yes. We craft experiences.
Yeah.
We do world building, which is, you know, something that I don't know that people use the phrase that often, but we build worlds around our clients. It's so much more than event production. So we do everything from creative marketing to strategy to the actual design and execution of large scale builds. So creative producer, creative director.
We were talking about how you didn't feel like you wanted to be pigeonholed. You want the grace, not just for yourself, but other women in the industry as well, to feel the freedom to try all the things.
Everything.
Any passion, any desire that you have.
Everything.
For you, though, when did you know that acting was the thing that you wanted to try next and really pursue and conquer?
I think because I was always in performing arts, whether it was dance or singing, acting. I started in theater. I knew that storytelling was just something that I was so passionate about. I think human beings, we have such nuanced and specific experiences, and without mediums like acting, like music, we don't get to see our life reflected back to us. And some of the things that I didn't necessarily get to experience throughout my childhood, I saw reflected in TV and film. And I found that it was such a powerful like medium to just, I don't know, express in so many different ways. So just the ability to tell stories, to hopefully help people see themselves when they turn on a TV screen or go to the movies. And as I got older and had more lived experience, I understood that everything I went through really, it was, of course, I learned so much. It doesn't matter if I don't get to share that with other people and make it easier for someone else.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just the ability to storytell from that lens.
It's really beautiful, though. And I feel like you're doing a really great job.
Thanks.
Honestly. Is this your first big role? Would you say?
Yeah, no, for sure. It definitely is. I did a lot of theater. So I was a theater kid, which is like, you know, I was like
weird?
a nerdy. Oh, super weird. Come on.
Yeah.
Super weird. Super weird.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I love theater kids though. I was never one, but I feel like I was always like cool with the theater kids.
You have the personality of somebody who could have fit in with the theater kids.
Absolutely.
You have multiple voices. You're very fucking animated.
Very animated. Yeah.
You're not afraid to, like, you're a beautiful girl, but you're not afraid to be
weird.
a fucking whack job. Like, what? What is
that.
life if we're not wacky?
Literally.
But yeah. No. This is for sure my first like super visible role. But I mean, I've been performing my whole life, and I just think that no matter what, I want all women, I want everybody, but specifically I want women to know society, especially like social media, whatever, it is absolutely going to try to pigeonhole you.
Mm-hmm.
People think what they know someone for is the only thing that they can do. And that's so not true. Like whoever's watching you, everybody knows we're so nuanced.
Absolutely.
Like we're so multifaceted. So we have one life. You
Yeah.
should pursue every single thing that you feel passionate about in the best way you can.
100% agree with you. I was just saying that on another episode, that we're not a monolith, and this idea that we have to pick one thing and stick to it.
It's insane.
It's so outdated, and it's just not the truth.
Right.
And to be honest, like, I feel for, the women that came before us, our moms and our aunts, because
For sure.
I think that was the norm and the standard, and that was what was accepted.
Yeah.
I mean, also, they were fighting for much greater things, like the opportunity to work and
like
vote.
Literally they were starting from zero. Yeah
But I think they've passed the baton, and we're now at a place where we have the ability to do whatever our heart desires.
Yeah, for sure.
And to really just eliminate that old ass, tired ass fucking narrative.
Oh, it's
sick of
tired.
fucking hearing it.
Ugh.
Your journey, though, is specifically interesting to me because we talked about you worked in nightlife.
Mm-hmm.
You sang a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Which version of you are you most proud of? Which part of your life do you feel like you lived the most and enjoyed the most?
Oh, I'm for sure most proud of this version of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Man, been through some things and super proud of where I am right now. Still more work to do, always more work to do. Just proud of the fact that I've just confidently stepped into anything that I can think of.
Yeah.
And made it happen. I am an executor, so I'm proud of that. Never been afraid to do anything, even if I thought people were gonna be like, have an opinion or have a thought. Who gives a fuck? Stop giving a fuck. If you're currently giving a fuck, stop doing that. Like really. Proud of this woman that I am today for sure. And when did I live the most? We're so carefree in our 20s. We're so carefree in our 20s. So I definitely you just do without thinking a little bit. But honestly, now, when I want to travel, I travel.
Yeah.
When I want to step away from work, I'll step away. I don't know. So I guess now's my answer to everything. More of my martini.
Let a little take a sip.
I'm just saying.
Yes, take a sip because we're going to get a little deeper.
Are we?
Into your love life, into your relationships, into your sexuality.
Okay.
Because you are not a monolith. You are very many things, and one of those things is very attractive.
Okay.
Sexy lady. No, but I want to talk to you specifically about this because I think for one, you work with your partner, which is like a challenge in itself. I commend you for that. But for our listeners, let's do the rundown. Which letter in the alphabet do you identify with? Out of the LGBTQIA plus
P plus
LMNOP
LMNOP ABC. Jesus. If they add any more letters, I'm gonna have to bow out.
I'm gonna quit.
Because
I can't be.
I'm gonna quit this club.
I can't be appropriate any longer. I quit.
can't.
Honestly, I tried my best, y'all.
I mean,
B.
bisexual.
B, girl.
She's like, which one? It's B.
Yes. LGBT.
No, it's B. It's
B. Bisexual.
Yes.
This is what I want to know.
Okay.
Because there's a stigma, I think, amongst, I don't know what community it is amongst, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe just the ignorant.
For
that
sure.
someone who is bisexual is just someone who lacks discipline. They don't know who they are as a person. They're just out here trying anything and everything because they don't know what it is that they really like.
Pains my soul.
Same. When did you come to the understanding that you are bisexual? Was it always from birth?
Oh, no. High school.
Okay.
So 15 or 16, somewhere around there, I knew.
And how has that impacted you as a woman navigating the world today?
When I was younger, I was really fortunately one of those people that didn't allow other people's opinion to carry too much weight. So, I kind of went through high school just doing my thing.
Yeah.
For sure, it's impacted me as an adult. I think people, just like you said, there's so many different perceptions of what it means to be anything other than just straight.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the idea that bisexuality somehow also means that you are a person who is not grounded or is not sure what they want or would just do anything or be with anyone. It's so like insulting because it truly could not be further from the truth for me. So yeah, I kind of reject any narrative though that doesn't apply to me. I am a very grounded woman, a very self-assured, very certain woman. So the fact that I have found something attractive about both genders, what does that have to do with any of that? I'm not sure, but you know, I see where people, you know, connect dots that don't belong.
Yeah.
But I think as an adult, I think it's just been, especially because I date women who are more masculine presenting, which is not something that everyone understands, you know. It's still something that in certain sectors of the world people are still getting used to or becoming familiar with. My experience has been that people don't take your relationship as seriously. I think people thought it was a phase. Specifically for me, it's always been this narrative that like, oh, she's going to end up with a man. Of course she is. She's what society deems as attractive, successful, whatever it is. Of course you're going to end up with a man. It's just been this thing that I feel like, even though I have not ever made my sexuality my identity, it is like this silent underlying thing that I know people think or feel in certain settings. And it's unfortunate because there's nothing unserious about my relationship, you know. There's nothing unserious about it. So, you know, I gravitate towards people who understand and have a broad perspective on life and have traveled and are cultured and understand, intelligent, emotionally
competent.
You know, totally.
Yeah.
So you just have to surround yourself with people who, you know, are of that kind of caliber.
Absolutely.
That's all.
Breezy is your love interest on the show.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Hollywood is finally now creating roles and space for women to really live authentically in their sexuality? Do you feel like this is something new?
It's definitely new.
Yeah.
It's new. I mean, and so not because she's my girlfriend. I mean, Breezy's one of the first. She is to be on primetime television as a masculine presenting woman and really be herself. So do I think Hollywood is finally creating space? I think that there are very small pockets of space where you can find an authentic representation of what a same-sex relationship looks like, as far as being Black, female in a same-sex relationship where one of them is a masculine presenting woman. No, this is such a rarity. So I feel so honored, honestly, and so blessed to be in a position to portray that with integrity and honor. People like to see girls like us together. That's like more acceptable. You know what I mean? Love to see two baddies together. I get it. It's cute. But there's a totally different dynamic of relationships out there that exist that need to be represented. And
Absolutely.
I never saw it growing up. So honored to be that.
I've never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
I've never thought about it that way. And I mean, because I'm just thinking of, and there's not a lot of men that listen to this podcast based off of the demographics, but
really,
to your point though, yes, like that is the acceptable lesbian. Like that's what we like, girl on girl.
Yeah, because it's fun.
Yeah.
Fun,
whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
But like you said, there are different types of love out there, and that needs to be showcased, that needs to be represented.
It does.
That's so important.
It is, yeah, for sure.
In your particular situation, is there anything that you feel like you wish people understood more about you or being in a same-sex relationship?
I think people try to make it so much of your identity because when people are in straight relationships, it isn't like hyper focused on in the way that being in a same-sex relationship is. But on the other hand, I understand there's still so much more to learn. So I think it's natural for people to kind of focus on it. It's so normal for her and I. Like, it's not a thing that we talk about like that. we love each other. We're in a committed relationship. We're both successful, independent women. I don't know. Like, it's just who we are.
What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? But also, I do understand that it's difficult for people. So I think the one thing that if I could say one thing, there's so many things, but if I could say one thing, I have the best partner. She's so protective. She's absolutely a provider as well, which I think is like some kind of common misconception about women who are with women. And our relationship is, I think, oftentimes more serious than the bullshit that's happening around us all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I think, just if you don't get it and you can't find a way to respect it, it says so much more about you than it says about whatever our choice is. So
absolutely.
Yeah, just.
Well, y'all don't have any kids currently. Do you have any kids?
No.
Does she have kids?
No.
Do you think that people underestimate how full your life already is without children? Like, you're such a businesswoman and you're so focused on your career. And we talked about that. Like, people, that was sometimes a negative thing that they would say about you in past relationships.
For sure.
Like, you're so focused on your career.
You love working.
Yeah, literally, like, that's a big issue. Do you think that people underestimate, though, how full your life is without children? I feel like that's such a major expectation for women nowadays.
For sure.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like children are such a beautiful thing, to be a mom, to be a father, to be any kind of parent. But you have to be, like, for me, I had to be Sasha before I was a mom or a wife or anything else. And I think people underestimate the importance of having a really solid relationship with yourself and having, like, lived and experienced life and really understood who you are, what you want, what you don't want. It's the way you figure out what kind of parent you're going to be if you are going to be a parent. We have such a full life. And I don't know, I think people have this idea that your life is, like, incomplete without having children. And while I have a strong desire to be a mom, I had a stronger desire to be the best version of myself first, and then after that be an incredible partner to somebody, and then worry about being a mom. And then there's a comma there. There's a comma.
Are you interested in freezing your eggs?
Yes, I think if I'm not gonna really, like, go down the motherhood path in the next year or so, I'm very seriously considering that.
The sooner the better. I keep bringing up this conversation with my homegirls more and more often because I want us to free ourselves of this
clock.
This fucking clock. This
it's like an
mysterious clock that's looming over us all the time. The clock is not there. There's no such thing as a fucking clock. There is no timeline. We can do what we want to do, especially with science. Thank you so much, science.
Go science.
Freeze them eggs, girl. This year. We got time. You got 2 months left.
2 months.
Q3. Okay, Q1.
Q1. 2026.
Because you do have to do a lot of things. People also just be like, freeze your eggs, but there's a lot.
It's a thing
that goes into it.
I would have to wait till we were done filming. Because whatever I'm going to go through, I don't want to be having
the hormones.
I don't have time for that.
Did you also know, just a little free game? Once you freeze these eggs, you have to pay for the eggs to stay frozen.
I know. Ain't that crazy?
What the fuck? Put that on the front of the pamphlet.
So
Nobody's talking about that.
Fall them out?
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, I'm still trying to buy eggs from Whole Foods, and y'all talking about some freeze my eggs, bitch. I can't afford all these goddamn eggs, man. Y'all
so
play too
eggs.
much. It's so
Should
many fucking eggs. It's Easter. Like, please.
Girl, did you freeze yours?
No, I'm about to, though.
Oh,
honestly,
maybe I should. Down my door.
Maybe
freeze them tomorrow.
No, because
where are yours?
I was talking to a doctor, honestly, at a dinner last night, and she was just saying the sooner the better for everyone.
Okay.
Like, stop fucking around.
Yeah.
And now that I'm doing this little detox, I might as well, because they tell you're supposed to, like, detox, stop smoking, stop drinking, prepare your body to get your eggs out.
And are you thinking about freezing yours?
Well, now that we're talking about it in this moment, it sounds good. I'm thinking about the fact that I'm going to have to keep paying for these eggs in the freezer every month.
It's giving rent.
Then I'm going to be stressed
for
out.
Your kids.
It's like
they not here
not
yet.
Even real kids.
My children.
You're not even alive yet, and I'm already paying for you.
Damn.
Y'all talking about being a mom. No thanks.
That's what I'm saying.
You see
so
what I'm saying?
Much effort.
All I hear is bills.
Go to Europe for the summer.
Right. I'm thinking of, like, where's my next vacation?
No, literally.
Not bird rent. Now my kids are birds.
Oh my
Not
God.
chicken coops.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's talk about your business.
Okay.
SLS Concepts.
Mm-hmm.
Your bio on your social media says, our essence cannot be described in the limited language we have, so we must create. What does that mean to you?
Oof. We are so complicated and complex, and our time here is so short. How can we not create while we're here? I just cannot imagine a life not creating. So it means everything to me.
And that's an extension of what SLS is.
Yeah.
Tell me more about your business.
Yeah, SLS Concepts, those are my initials. I know there is a slightly well-known hotel that may or may not have taken my initials ahead of me being alive.
I'm not gonna lie, when the first few times that I read it, that's all that I kept thinking about.
But
what do y'all do?
Tell
What
y'all
y'all
be
y'all
doing
do? What y'all got
over
going
there?
on over there? Because I've been on your page, and girl, I'm like, this is the most interesting woman in the world. God damn it.
Aw.
What? Y'all be doing some things now.
It's all over the place. And then we have a bunch of like NDA projects that I can't post. But
Yeah.
we are a creative collective. At this point, I would just consider myself a creative producer, creative director. We do produce large scale events for major artists, athletes, big brands, but we also do stage design. So we build stages for recording artists. We produce live shows for recording artists. We also build sets for TV and film. And we also do hospitality interiors. I was in hospitality forever and ever. So we design nightclubs, restaurants, and eventually in the end, I will have hotels and restaurants of my own. That's where SLS will, kind of live, breathe.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. Hotels, restaurants.
What project have you produced that you're most proud of?
My most recent project I'm super proud of because of the scale of it. It was a huge set for a TV show that'll be out soon. But since I can't talk like a bunch about that one because it's not out yet, I think before that probably SZA's Grammy after party last year.
Oh, that's
we
cool.
produced, and she was the most nominated of the night. It was a big year for her. It was a big year for TDE, for the label.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember seeing clips of that on social. Like you had the surfboard, or no, the diving board.
Boards. Yeah.
Yes.
We recreated the diving boards from tour and from the album cover.
That's amazing.
We brought the boat in. If you remember that arena tour, she was like kind of sailing over
through the crowd.
Arena. Yeah.
Yes.
So we brought the boat in. We recreated the boat. And we approach event production like an experiential build. So there will always be something that was like fabricated on a large scale. And I have my my director of operations and my design partner Tiana to thank for that. She is like my right hand in all of that stuff. So yeah, we just approach it like an architectural piece. It's not, we don't do regular
Casual.
Just casual.
It's just
but
like
it's
avant-garde.
It's just, Art Digest hit me up.
Yeah.
But it really isn't. Event planning, it's like floral candle, and I get it. It's cute, and a lot of the girls do it, and I love that.
Yes.
Like, when I say I love that, I mean I really do, because any woman who owns a business, fuck it up.
Yes.
That's just not what we do.
Yeah.
We are architectural design forward in everything.
Yeah.
You get me?
No,
That's what I'm
absolutely.
saying.
Put some respect on your name. I hear
Put some
you. Talk your
respect on
shit,
it.
girl. Talk your
Put some
shit. I feel like event production, architectural digest level, the things that you're doing can be very chaotic. Stress you the fuck out. What is one lesson in leadership that you've learned about running your own business?
Managing a large group of people. The way that you communicate is so fucking important. The detail in which you communicate, your tone, your patience, and your ability to stay calm but firm in the face of any obstacle, any challenge that comes up is so important, because you want your team to feel the same sense of obligation and responsibility to deliver the best quality product, but still feel appreciated and motivated. Yeah. So whatever that balance is the most important thing.
What do you think is harder, producing a flawless event or preparing for an audition?
Man, you suck. That's hard. No, that's a hard question. Okay.
Stop.
I think emotionally preparing for an audition is more taxing because you're like, you know, you're dabbling in different like feelings, headspaces, that kind of thing. But like brain space wise, energy wise, output wise, producing is for an event is insane. Yes, so it's more exhausting to produce an event for sure.
Which brings you more joy?
She's good, guys. I don't know if you've ever watched her podcast, but she is out here asking questions. That is so fucking hard, Kayla. Different parts. It's different parts of joy. I don't know. I think as an artist, of course, I feel more fulfilled, you know, acting. As a creative, I feel more fulfilled producing. I just wish I had a better answer for you.
No, but that's still so good, though. You don't have to pick one or the other.
But it's also like, that's the point of what we were talking about earlier.
Absolutely.
We're so many different things, and different parts of who we are need to be fed in different ways, which is why you have to just go after everything you want.
Absolutely.
Because what the fuck?
You can do it all, girl.
All things.
Last question for this quarter.
Okay.
What is one Hollywood rumor, maybe about you, maybe about relationships, maybe just about being in Hollywood in general, that makes you laugh, that you think is just a total crock of shit?
Kiki.
While you think of yours, I have one.
Oh, get it.
This idea that women have to have sex to make their way to the top.
Okay.
That you've got to bang everybody from the doorman to the executive to the CEO to the showrunner to
and
the producer. You have to blow everyone.
Yeah.
In order to make it anywhere. That and or join the Illuminati. It's
the
ridiculous.
Illuminati is crazy.
It's absolutely absurd.
The Illuminati is crazy. Yeah.
What about you?
Okay. I'll piggyback off that.
And it doesn't have to be specific to you. Or it could be. If you feel like there is something that people assume about you or a rumor about you that you want to clear the air about, you could also say that.
Oh, we did talk about that. Like people just thinking that me being into women is like a cover. That was like a rumor for a long time. That like...
Would the women wear the beard?
No. yes.
Like a reverse beard. That would be a wig.
A wig? Ooh, she's your wig. That
really?
That somehow it was like a thing that I said because nobody had visibly seen me with a woman prior to this relationship.
They had been seen with you women. With men though? Visibly?
No, with nothing. So it was like she's either asexual or this is a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Because, so whatever that weird little rumor was, and I think it was, for whatever reason, a lack of believability that I could possibly really not be sleeping with any of the men that I work with because they're public figures, and apparently that's super interesting to people.
Yeah.
And it's just not always that interesting. So that, and the blowing everybody thing, like, do we experience bullshit that we should not have to go through trying to get where we're going? 100%. Must you engage in sexual activity to get where you're going? No.
Is there an opportunity to?
Oh,
absolutely.
Every time you could skip the line and do so many things.
Is a dick behind every door. Believe me, if you knock on it.
If you knock on it, the dick is there.
You're like, please.
This is the thing. Ready and waiting.
Yeah, but are we interested? Absolutely not.
No. If we're just talking about you and I, absolutely not. Yeah. And I was fine with it taking longer. I was fine with it being harder. I was fine with all of that as long as I got to the end of it with my integrity.
Absolutely.
I was cool with that. I just think it's about what you can live with at the end of the day. And I knew that no matter what, anything that was meant for me was not going to require me to compromise myself in that way. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, no, thank you.
Okay, we're going to jump into the fourth quarter. This is the last quarter of the show. I'm going to let you go. I've held you hostage long enough.
It's okay. We had a good time and you made me a good drink.
Yes, girl. Always. Okay, so this quarter is the game plan. It's an opportunity for you to give the girlies just a little advice.
Okay.
I kept the focus, entertainment industry focus, but I wanted to know, what is the game plan for building a multi-hyphenate career in entertainment specifically, being able to act, run a business, and still maintain a personal life without burning out?
Yeah. Accept that there's going to be periods of your life where you don't have a balance and know that people are not going to understand. when you're building anything worth having, there's going to be periods of time where it requires your full attention and full focus. If you're not ready for that type of sacrifice, then you don't really want that thing. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to stay that way. At some point, you have to balance out your life for well-being and health and, you know, to have a well-rounded experience, but be ready for the sacrifice and the solitude in it. Do not underestimate the time you spend developing your ideas. A lot of times we get caught up in the things that are paying us in the moment.
Yeah.
And I understand that because we all have bills to pay. We all have things that we want. We have lifestyles to keep up with. We have responsibilities, people to take care of, all the things. Do not underestimate how important it is to sit and spend time developing that idea, whether it is a script, whether it is a clothing line, I don't care what it is, whatever your idea is, spend the time it takes to develop, research, really become well-versed in what you're trying to do, and then again, be ready for the sacrifice. Mm. So prepare, you know, stay diligent. And when you get yourself to like a place where you're starting to see some of those visions come into fruition, the last thing you should do at that point is rest. You have to foot on the gas at that point even more than before. So just, I think when I started, I'm like, I'm going to get to this place and it's all going to make sense and it's going to feel, no. Every time you reach a certain level in anything you're trying to do, there's another level that is going to require more of you and in a different way. So in the meantime, make it a priority to interweave life into that, experiences, travel, take a second, come back, you'll be better for it, you'll be a better creative. But when you're locked in, you're locked in. And when you're checked out, you know, you're checked out.
Absolutely. And if I could add to that, I think too, one thing that I've learned is the ability to ask for help when you need it. Woo! Not being afraid of that or ashamed of that.
Good ad.
Yeah. Asking for help.
Yeah.
Like there's been so many times I think that I go through the storm and I feel like I have to just carry this weight.
Yeah.
And I have to just see it through, my boy. I gotta just see it through. But you actually don't do it. You don't have to do it alone.
Yeah.
Like there are resources out there, people that you might know.
Yeah.
Could be friends, family, people in business.
Yeah.
You know, people that you look up to, whatever the case may be. Hell, people that you don't even know. Sometimes you can reach out to folks that you don't even know and ask for a little bit of guidance and direction. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Also, delegating. You mentioned like you have an assistant, you have
a director of operations.
Yeah. Now, everybody can't afford all that. But
there was a time where I didn't have it. So,
yes.
Yeah.
For me, what I had to start doing, because I had an assistant and then I don't have an assistant now. So although I don't have an assistant for things like, for example, the podcast.
Yeah.
It's important for me to have a producer and it's important for me to have an editor because I know that I will get my podcast filmed and edited consistently.
Yep.
Because if I don't have those two things, it's not going to ever happen. So that means that in other places of my life, I have to budget to make sure that I can afford my producer and my editor.
Yep.
You have to make those sacrifices so that you can delegate better and be a better businesswoman because of it.
For sure. I think delegation is so important.
Yeah.
And to your point, that is just an example of you knowing yourself, right?
Absolutely.
Like, and being honest about what your strengths are and your weaknesses are.
Yes.
And I think if you are type A, which most women who start businesses are type A, right? We have a hard time with like, this is not really my thing because you want to do it all. You want to be able to say you did all of it and you want to, and the thing. Fuck that. High productivity requires you to have a team of people. And I mean, even if it's two, that's a team of people. So that's you knowing your strengths and weaknesses. So such good advice. Like knowing what you need to outsource and knowing what you can do yourself. Absolutely. Super important.
Absolutely. Well, that's the end, girl. That's the end of the fourth quarter.
Wow,
let's wrap it up
so
quick
cute.
and crazy. But I deeply appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah.
Thank you for being so flexible. Like literally, we've had a little hurdles. We have a couple of hurdles today, but I really appreciate you. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Can we do this though? Tell the people where they can support you and your businesses and your brand.
Oh, fun. Sasha Lance on Instagram. That's me. And my business is SLS Concepts. And yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm not like a multi-platform girl.
And you're on All American. She on your TV
yes.
too. Turn the TV on.
Yes, we are on Netflix right now. Season 7 is on Netflix, and season 8 will be out soon-ish. Sometime soon.
Amazing.
Next season will be out.
So excited for you. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Cheers, girl.
Cheers, girl.
Cheers it, babes.
Woo!